Good morning, everyone. This is Kendall Askins from Stimulated Minds. Askins Stimulates over on Instagram. Joining you another Wednesday morning with another Jump to Drop. And I wanted to jump right into it. I got a request for this video, and I thought it was a really good one to do. So today's topic is be confident. And a lot of times, again, thinking about confidence, right? I picture someone like walking with their head held high and their shoulders back and just looking very strong and very sure of themselves, right? They're not looking around, they're not looking down. And so when I think of confidence, like that's the visual that comes to my mind. But when I was thinking about this topic, I'm like, well, how do you really build confidence, or like, what does it really translate into, right? Like, how do you tell someone whether they're confident? It's almost like a feeling, right, that you feel. And when I really sat with it and thought about it, one word came to mind, and that word is trust. And in my opinion, I believe that confidence, or your confidence, is a direct reflection of how you trust yourself, right? And what ties to trust is your thoughts. So again, if we zone in or hyper focus in on this, right, and we think about how we think about decisions that we make. So I would say that I'm a pretty confident person, right? So when I think through this for a little bit, I think about if I'm presented with something, anything, right? Often I will ask myself the question, right? Whatever it is that I'm trying to think about, and I will come up with what I believe the answer is. And then there's nothing wrong with checking in with people, right? So I might ask for some other opinions. I might ask for some perspective, like, what do you think about this? I'm thinking this, right? And listen to the perspectives. Now, listening to perspective doesn't mean that you don't trust. It means you're just trying to hear if someone has something to offer that maybe you did not think about, right? But you, when you're trusting yourself, you're able to almost weed through the opinions of others to sift through and take out the information that is valuable information, or that adds to what you what decision that you're trying to make, right? Is it something that you really didn't think about, or is it something that somebody's adding that doesn't really help the situation? So once you have those perspectives and those different things, if necessary, right? Sometimes you can make decisions without the perspectives, but if necessary, then you make the decision. And in the decision, when you're demonstrating that you're trusting that decision, or you're trusting how you feel about that, there won't be any wavering on that, right? You'll make the decision, and then you're going to feel good about that decision because you know that it was something you either thought about, or a decision that you made from a very good place. And so it can be something as small as what you're going to wear in the morning, right? That doesn't necessarily require others' opinions. Or it could be something larger, like moving to a new town, or getting in a relationship with somebody, or making a decision at work. I don't know. I'm just throwing out examples of things that we make decisions. But when we talk about confidence, we talk about the idea that once you make a decision, you're trusting yourself and feeling good around those decisions. And so when your trust for yourself lacks or is lower, you're going to notice that your confidence, or that's going to display itself through your confidence. And when you truly trust yourself, that's going to display itself where you're going to have higher confidence, right? So I want you to think about trusting yourself today. And if you really sat and reflected on how much do you trust yourself, and in what ways are you demonstrating that you trust yourself? Are you second guessing yourself all the time after you make a decision? Are you always looking for what somebody says and then you latch on to the decision that somebody else is telling you to make? Or are you using people's perspective to then either solidify or be open-minded to decisions that you are making, right? So trust yourself today. Be confident in those things. Drop some conversation in the chat. Let's hear about it. Let's hear about it. This is a journey, right? And it is okay. Whatever stage you are on in that journey, it is okay. So I look forward to hearing from everyone. Send some stars, like, share, subscribe. Hopefully this video was helpful for you today. And I'll see you back here next week for more fun. Bye.